What's up? Come on. Let me see where we at. What's good? What's good? Let a few people come in a minute. You know what I'm saying? You gotta relax, man. All right. What's good? Yeah, us what to watch Wednesdays. Don't worry, I know y'all like where Av at, what Av at. He gonna be up here. We gonna definitely recap everything together tomorrow. He handling some other promo stuff and working on some other business. But I got a guest coming on today. You know how we do is usually, when I miss my movie Mondays, we do what to watch Wednesdays. Talk about movies. Get down. Damn. My bad. Hey, you need to get your phone stand. Yo, it's good. Damn. He alright? Make sure he alright.
What was that?
Huh?
What was that?
He jumped. He was on the couch, but he tried to jump off. Try to get him off. He alright.
Well, he was on the green couch when he jumped off.
Yeah, he alright.
Yeah,
my bad, y'all. Damn, it's always
I'm
something.
gonna get my phone stand.
Yeah, let me see your phone stand real quick. He good. Don't call Peter. But y'all know, like I was saying, basically on Wednesdays when I'm up here, I try to do the what to watch Wednesdays, and we talk about movies, TV, shit like that. And my guest he gonna be ready in about like 5 minutes. Y'all know how we do. But while we waiting, I wouldn't mind hearing y'all. Let's talk a little battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know how y'all felt about this weekend. A lot of crazy shit happened. Not even in just battle rap, in the world. Period. I was telling Av, I was like, yo, it's got to be like a full moon. That's some crazy shit. I mean, it was my birthday weekend, so I definitely appreciate everybody who shouted me out and showed love and everything. Had a great weekend, and yeah, bro, shit was crazy. And I was like, yo, it's got to be a full moon, cause first everything with Queen of the Ring. Salute to the team and staff over there. Then you got Any Given Sunday. That main event didn't go down. Then you turn on the TV, see the Oscars and shit with Will Smith and Chris Rock. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on? And then everything that happened at Any Given Sunday, I'm just glad for the most part everybody's all right. Nobody lost their life. A lot of crazy shit, boy. It was some disappointing shit. Like, I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna give y'all my scenario while everything was going down. It was a lot going on that played into what took place Sunday. At the end of Sunday, y'all know about whatever happened with the crazy fan and the alleged stabbing. I mean, it didn't alleged, but you gotta the alphabet boys be watching. I ain't trying to snitch on nobody, but it was what it was. I just saw the quick before that took place, a quick I believe the person that might have got stabbed or not got stabbed was fussing and a bunch of craziness ensued. But y'all gotta understand, like, I'm like, oh man, I hope security, chill and take care of that, get all that calmed down, because up next is the main event. I done ordered DoorDash to the venue. Like this, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I was gonna save it for tomorrow. I'll probably reiterate it tomorrow, but security was cool. Maybe they was a little too cool. Maybe that was the problem because y'all remember the days like when you used to go to events, security do that little, that pat. I don't know for the fellas anyway. They do that pat down and that karate chop underneath. You know what I'm saying? Between your joint. You know what I'm saying? They checking the waistline, everything. And this one, the security was just. I mean, they patted you down. It was cool, whatever. I was like, yo, can I go out here, to pick up my food? Can I come back in here? I mean, I had a wristband and everything was good, but most times security be like, no re-entry. They're really strict, kind of assholes. This particular security team or whatever, they was actually pleasant. I thought it was the Southern hospitality because we were deeper down south. But I was like, yo, I need to go. I'm about to order, I DoorDash some food, to the event because they didn't really have no food and I was hungry as hell. So I'm about to go out there and pick up my DoorDash. They was like, yeah, go ahead out. You know what I'm saying? Out there to the loading dock, come back in, get your food. Everything was cool. That was really pleasant. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay. I didn't think nothing of it as far as what ended up happening that night. Like, damn. the check wasn't all that thorough. You know what I'm saying, for the most part, and that might have been how that crazy or that that fan or whatever got into the venue or like that, or not only got into the venue with it, but got up to the area he wasn't even supposed to be into in the first place. So it was a little wild, man. But that venue, oh man, I pray that for the most part URL can still use that venue because it was fire. You know what I'm saying? And I hope they work things out because that was a great venue. And honestly, that's not on battle rap. I believe that if I had to say point to blame, I would say it was on the security or whoever they hired as security. So I hope that's not really a black eye for battle rap, but we ultimately know we gonna take the blame. Um, Other than that, man, it was some fire battles. Um, I was really looking forward to seeing Coffee and 40 go down. Salute to Coffee. In my opinion, still being professional. She was at the venue. I'm hearing rumblings of 40 was at the venue too, but y'all, I don't know if y'all heard the rumbles or the rumors about possibly Hustle jumping in her third round. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'm just telling you, I'm just reporting what I'm hearing and things that's going on. Um, it's disappointing, yo, because the main people that really pay for it in the end are the fans and the supporters that drive across countries, book their flights, their rooms, this and that, and they coming for that particular battle or that particular battler that they're there to support. And when it doesn't go down, it's like not only is it like money down the drain, time wasted. It's like, damn, like you can't help but to be frustrated and be like, where's the professional? Where's the professionalism? So I feel for those fans. The same thing with the Cortez and the Surf battle not happening. But I'm pretty sure, with Smack Bees and the whole team that they're gonna complete the objective. You know, so I'm really hoping that happens soon. And then next month we got Queens, April 30th, Charlotte, North Carolina. It's looking good. What's good, Dread? Man, I'm feeling good, man. It's a Wednesday. My whole week is thrown off because you know how that whole any given Sunday. That's how, if you've been following the culture for a long time, Smack used to do the events on Sundays. And then, you know what I'm saying, like that was like way back. So you will automatically have to take that Monday off, you know what I'm saying, if you were traveling out of town to get back. So my whole week right now has been kind of thrown off, even with the partying all last week for my birthday to this birthday weekend, and then getting back in the swing of things. I'm still feeling like it's Tuesday, but it's actually Wednesday. And the only reason I know it's Wednesday is because snowfall come on tonight, which is crazy. So other than that, man, I'm feeling good, man. Thanks for sharing the broadcast. I want to hear how y'all, while we waiting for our guests to come up, I want to know how y'all feel about the weekend. Like, what battles was y'all amazed with? Appreciate it. What's up, what's up? Thank you. I appreciate it. We say black. Let me get this up here so I can see for real. But I appreciate it. Let's talk about some of the highlights. I mean, we're gonna talk, like I say, tomorrow. Me and Av gonna do the show. Y'all can get his perspective on how things were and everything in the building, and some of the responses. I know if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all kind of seen Surf, showing them love, Easy, Geechee, of course, after the battle. It's kind of like, everybody's kind of like that big stage Av is back. You know what I'm saying? Not like he say never went nowhere, but y'all know what I'm saying. Shout out to Charlie Clips, yo. Clips was amazing to me. Like, I'm seeing the narrative like, yeah, it was maybe some people are saying it's the ugliest W because some of the material was kind of like, I ain't gonna say lackluster or elementary, but it was some stuff. But I also say on the flip side of that, he's not battling a serious toned battler, and that's not to say anything against Lou. It's just more like Lou is more comical, animated. He is aggressive, but I like the matchup. I will admit, I didn't think I was gonna like this matchup as much as I did after seeing the battle. That building was on fire. It was electrifying. And this was a great Lou. Yeah, Lou, I feel the same way. Lou did his thing. Yeah, Clips was just Clips, yo. He was like, this was a serious clips. Like this was almost gave me that not the Rex clips, but definitely like it gave me that feel of that. Like he took it very serious. The haymakers were hitting, the freestyles, um, the rebuttal, the whole skirt, the whole um, skirt off on you like Jazz losing last time, like Jazz losing her virginity. Line was crazy. I was really impressed with. These are my three. Like I know Jay Black put up the thing this morning. Shout out to Jay Black. He's probably doing prime time right now. Who should get the champion cover? If I had to pick, of course, I'm gonna say Av, Clips, and Cal. You know what I'm saying? Those three to me did their thing. And even if you're gonna throw Danny up there, I mean, it was a dope. They set off the night. But if I had to pick the three, like the winners, I would pick Av, Clips, and Cal. Yo, they just like I could back it up for everything. I'm trying to look for my water, yo. Oh, hold tight. Make sure he alright. Damn, he hit the side of that shit. But yeah, that's who I would pick for sure. I'm not choking. Had to get the water. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Ref too. Shout out to Ref Nelson who does all the designs for the champion covers. I can't wait to see this one. I'm just hoping Bro is up there. I know they're gonna mention it and everything, but I definitely think it's kind of a no-brainer. Like put those three up there. I feel like they earned it. I get listen. I'll state my claim. Why? While we waiting. What's good, Tasha? Let me see. Yeah, Av and Danny was battle of the night. Yeah, Av 2-1. Danny's third was crazy. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's like. Yeah, I feel like the same way. No pass look. Damn, I feel an echo. Is that me? Oh, bro, that's you. You ready?
Yeah.
All
What's
right,
going on?
word. Let's jump in and get our guest on real quick. What's good, bro?
What's happening with you, big
I
dog?
can't complain. Can you hear me? I hear echo. You
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know. You might be let me see. Maybe I need to put in my headphones, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, let me see. Try that. Diva was good.
If I do gotta put in my headphones, just be like 10 seconds, I can run and go grab
Yeah.
it.
Do your thing.
All right, hold on. I did some lazy shit today, right?
What's
Hey,
up?
I wanted to relax, so I had put all this shit up in front of the couch. So now I gotta get up from the couch and go get it.
Look, I'm just saying. Look, I'm over here chilling. I'm doing the same thing in the living room, man. Yeah, but like I was saying, real quick, y'all. Damn, what was the point I was trying to make about the cover? They deserve it. Oh, Danny's third. Danny's third. Creatively, I get it. I respect the creativity of it. It just dragged on way too long, and in the kind of way it didn't have anything to do with Av in a sense. But I get what he was doing. He was reimagining or redoing the whole what's that joint? The drugs angle. So I thought it was creative. It just didn't land in the building. It's drawn out. But he tried something new. And future battle rappers. I mean, you know this, Casey. You never go on Cam and say you lost. Leave that up to the fans to debate. You never just say.
Unless you lost.
Yeah, okay, yeah, unless you lost.
Unless you just got your ass beat, then don't go up there trying to make it seem like you didn't get your ass beat because that looks worse.
Yeah, and I respect it. Yeah, I mean, I get it. But yeah,
in my opinion,
15 minutes of fame, Danny just said, yeah, I wasn't as clean. I stumbled, and I tried something different in the third, and he got it. I said, damn, he just said it on cam. I mean, that's rapper 101. But bro, how are you doing, man?
Man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, brother. How are you? Trying to get this goddamn.
I can't complain, man. You know how it is. Black man living life, man. Shoot, your father.
Yeah.
You getting to it, but I'm good, man. I can't complain at all.
Man, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful, brother.
Yeah, man.
Same thing with me, man. Just living, trying to get right.
I feel you.
That's it.
Oh, shit, let me get this.
That's it. Trying to maintain, bro. Trying to maintain, brother. That's it.
Exactly.
A lot of great things. A lot of great things on the way. So just trying to keep that shit together.
Yeah, shoot, we can chop it up, man. I mean, I was telling the viewers like, they've been asking, they definitely was gonna get back on and talk about the movies and the shows and everything. I
Yeah.
still had to do my homework and watch Hereditary, but
You still have it? You haven't
bro,
done that yet?
I think I'm gonna push myself to do it, man, because you've been already telling
Real
me
quick,
great things about it.
am I still echoing?
No, it's fine now. I think
Okay, yeah, if I'm not,
no,
then
you
fuck
good,
it.
you good. I think everything's good.
All right, cool. Fuck it, because I was gonna sit here and be trying to figure this out for the
No, no,
next
no, no,
couple
no.
minutes.
Everything's cool. Hold on, let me get this. I had to door dash something for the wife. You know what I'm saying? I came home, I ain't bring the snacks. I said I got
Yeah,
some, just door dash it. Let me grab that real
yeah.
quick.
100. To everybody else, how y'all doing? I can't really see the comments and shit. I know probably most of y'all probably trying to watch prime time right now. Anyway, so at 9 o'clock, probably when I'm trying to pull up. But yeah, what's happening, everybody? What's going on? I'm about to pull up my phone so if y'all is commenting, I can see my bro getting his food and shit. But yeah, I'm like one of the best battle rappers in the world. Stop playing with me. I'm just stay a whole bunch of shit till bro come back. There you go. Yeah, hell yeah. What's up, man? I was just saying how beautiful life is.
Man, it is, man. It is, man. I'm feeling great, man. I just celebrated my 39th on last Friday, so I'm feeling good.
Blessings.
Shit is good, man.
Blessings.
That's a fact. So
Share this out for you.
trying to think, man. When you want we can start at um well, I just want to. I'm gonna say this because I want to start here because a while back, a couple weeks ago, there was a post made, and you can let me know if you don't mind starting here because when I first saw the post, I didn't even know they were talking about you.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Shout out to LTBR. I
Yeah.
rock the whole team over there, but I didn't know that until I went down to another post and I saw. I said, "Oh." I said, "What are they talking about, bro?" I said, "Wait." I said, "You beat Chilla." And for those who don't, y'all know what I'm talking about. In the culture, about saying about a losing streak with you and Mike P.
Yeah,
And
say it. Let them know what's going on. Let them know what they say.
okay, they basically the post was like insinuating on saying that you and Mike P had the longest losing streaks, and I kind of feel like at first before I knew who it was, and that doesn't make it unbiased because I like your performances. You know what I'm saying? Your performances are fire.
Yeah.
And some of the matches I don't look at it like who won a lot. I just like I enjoy the work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and my initial thoughts were like, well, it's just constructive criticism, but I don't know if it necessarily need to be highlighted. But on the flip side, it can be highlighted to bring or shed more light on like um motivation. It can be used as constructive criticism or motivated. And we all know in this sport, it's all opinionated anyway.
Yeah.
So I definitely said,
Yeah.
let me reach out to bro and see, see how you feeling. And I'll let you speak your piece on it because I don't think anybody really said nothing to you. Well, really, you know what I'm saying.
I spoke about it briefly under the initial post. I said
Yeah.
I gave my opinion on it and kind of left it at that. And I understand everybody they use quantified data to give the fans a viewpoint of what's going on within the culture.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It seems as if, I could be wrong, but it seems as if they don't want to let opinions too much into what they talk about. They do, of course, but that's not what they grounded theirs on as opinion. It's more so the quantified data, the facts, the numbers, stuff like that. So I get that, right?
Yeah.
My only issue was I've spoken personally to at least two of the people that work behind LTBR. I don't know who put up that post on their page, right? I can assume, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know out of the two of the kind of the main people I talk to, they personally will either reach out to me or we will talk personally. They'll tell me, yo, that app does you dirty. That app does you dirty. You losing battles on there you don't deserve to lose. You should have a way bigger winning streak. If anything, maybe Danny Myers and all this other stuff they're saying. Then they put up the post, and that was my only thing. Like, I understand you're doing this, but why not add within that context something alluding to the things that you've told me behind closed doors?
Yeah.
Right? Because this ain't about to be we about to kick chaos moment. You feel what I'm saying? I'm better than all these motherfuckers. Let's not get this shit fucked up. I'm better than 99% of these motherfuckers rapping, bro.
Yeah.
If you take out popularity, motherfuckers can't beat me.
Yeah.
Take out all that likability, because I've never crafted my personality in a way in which I thought what made people like me more.
Yeah.
And that seems small, but that's extremely significant. Most people live their lives and craft their character based on what makes others feel more comfortable or gravitate toward them more, right? Yeah. I never set up my personality that way. My personality, since youth, I've always set it up in what is right. What is the best thing that I can do? What's the most efficient? What is the top quality thing I can do in this scenario? And what makes the most sense? So you know what I'm saying? Things like that. So I think, and the reason I say that is as you go into battle rap, I don't think I have that just immediately likable personality, right? And I think I can admit that about myself. There's nothing about me. Like, I'm super objective. Like, I can take myself outside of situations and be able to analyze myself as if I was an outside looking in, right?
Yeah. And I think that's what most artists do when they like, okay, let me check out and see what I'm doing wrong, or what can be improved, rather, not so much wrong, because the performances are good. The lines are clean, intricate. Yeah, to me, I say you have one of the most cleanest like deliveries and intricate writing style. And I get how that might not be everybody's cup of tea or get it right away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not their cup of tea until it is, and that's something. Honestly, I used to give people that leeway. That's not really much of an excuse, honestly. And I ain't gonna say much, and I'm gonna say it's not, because it is. People just don't like that, right? But then, oftentimes, I see those people who say that. Then they'll watch a Daylight performance, or watch a Lux performance, or one performance, and just go and lose their mind, right?
Thing.
Exactly, right. And honestly, just mine is done a lot of times at a higher level than some of those. I ain't gonna say I'm way better than Daylight, way better than Lux. I'm just saying a lot of these guys in a lot of these scenarios, my writing just is better.
Yeah.
Right? And it's more difficult for me to ask for whatever reason. But if we're going on the technicalities of what writing is and the intricacies and who's more creative and more original with the stuff and how they present it and all that, but it's not even much of a competition. The area I lose is y'all are supremely more popular than I am. That's what it is. Because battle rap has now become this quantified vote for who you like more. You feel what I'm saying? Who did you enjoy? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of the few people, and I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I'm one of the few people on the app who has won a battle on a reaction, but technically lost the battle. But I got way more reactions, but I technically still lost the battle. Just more people click for that person. Think about the lack of logic behind that. Think about the lack of logic behind that. I like more of your lines. Your lines are better. I'm gonna say he won.
It's crazy. And I applaud you for even having the and turn the light on, Jake. Having the mental capacity to even not really get to you like that, because it'll break some people. I ain't saying it don't bother you, like, man, really? That's when I kind of tell people that they got to cater to the fans that rock with you, that rock with what you do, because everybody not gonna get it. Everybody's not gonna get
it. I understand that. You know, it bothers me. It bothers me in the sense of I'm a competitor. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm a competitor, so it bothers me in the sense of to go out here into 95% of my battles, I feel in my spirit I clearly did better than my opponent. When I go back, I analyze, watch all these, I'm like, I clearly did better than this dude. Right? And then and to have some battles, not all of them, but some in the later years of URL, to have these guys, you know, flip my name Kid and say some cool Kid flips for, you know, 3 rounds, and that equates to what I do is low key. It's funny at times, right? But then at other times it's baffling. It's like, what the fuck do motherfuckers be listening to?
Just like downright disrespectful, like it's like one of them like Dan if you do, Dan if you don't. Like they want you to change this, you change it, and then other guys
Yeah,
like, nah, I like you when you was doing the other stuff. So I get it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But
So the main thing is, when you somebody like me again, I didn't shape myself off of being liked. I shaped myself on being the best I could be, right? So in that sense, I'm like in mentality, I'm like a Jordan, right? I'm not trying to be a friend. I'm trying to go out here and win,
win
right?
exactly.
And it bothers me if y'all motherfuckers really sitting here doubting me. And all I'm showing, but it's all right. I'm gonna keep going to still do my thing. But just know I've been better than all y'all. So once y'all start giving me just due, I'm not gonna be like, okay, now I've been there.
Been there.
Y'all just start to
Y'all
see it
just
now.
catching up. I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. It's frustrating. Yeah. Somebody. Oh no, they did.
And
Okay,
yeah,
I was looking at the chat.
it's nothing against, like I said, let's talk battle rap. It's nothing against people who don't like, don't like the lyrical shit or what I do, whatever the case may be. This is strictly for those. The hypocrisy within battle rap
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's crazy.
And
And not even just that, the way that people run and hide from obvious truths like that bother me. It'd be like,
you can catch somebody up in the joint. Like I ain't gonna cut you, I mean cut you off good, but you can catch somebody up in it. Like clearly, like I was listening to something earlier today, and they were like, well, so and so said this line, and I like it. It was simple. But then they'll criticize another popular battler that's what is it almost at the same, not the same exact line, but within that same lexicon or whatever. And they be like, nah, that was horrible, man. That was, I was like, hold up, but they in the same wheelhouse. So which is you like, cause you like that battler more, or cause you like the material better, or you expect more? And it's just one of those things. It's like it's one of these sports where it is competitive, but you can't help but to be somewhat, but not somewhat biased, but you can't help it. You're rooting for who you're rooting for. But at the same time, you can root for who you're rooting for. But if it's a clear loss or something is just not right, you have to look at yourself. I think it comes down to discretion at some point in time.
Absolutely. It's all subjective. There's no 100% right answer, right? So even in the battle that I feel like I clearly won, there is still no 100% right answer, right?
Yeah, it's not.
I do within how I base my things is I go by what has been the standard. What has been what y'all usually go off to base these wins or losses. Yeah. That's what I base it off of. It's always funny how the rules change when people apply it to my battle. It's hilarious how the rules change when people apply the same things they did to other battlers and then apply it to my battle. For some reason, they find some way to twist it into why it's not the same for me. It's amazing watching people try to backpedal that quick because they're not intellectually consistent.
Without giving any too much away on your end, how do you? I guess how do you plan to move forward? But I don't want you to necessarily give your strategy away or just it's like
the same shit I've been doing. Do the same shit I've been doing because again, I firmly believe I've been winning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Look, they been going up, they fucking with me, man. These motherfuckers been going up there with more fans and getting more people to say I like that. Yeah. They ain't been going up there and doing shit better than me, except being more likable.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Yeah. If I lose because you're more likable, that's fine, bro. I've never given a fuck in my life about you.
You came here to rap.
I came here to show I'm better than you. I'm better rapping than you. I'm better performing than you. And I've shown that in 98% of my battles, clearly, in my opinion. Again, even if taking myself out of it, looking at it bird's eye view, is still the same thing of none of these guys have clearly gotten me out of here. I can absolutely say that. No, and none of them will. Period.
And I like that competitiveness, man. I'm waiting to see your next match, man, or what you got coming up. Because we still only into we're at the tail end of the first quarter. And then we got the second quarter coming up. But I already know it's some stuff lined up for you, for sure. But
I got like 4 in the works right now. We're gonna see how they play out. You know how it is with the money and timing and all that. But I got like 4 in the works. We're gonna see what I'm telling you. I'm that beat out shit, bro. It so
I thought it was dope. It was a great conversation.
So underappreciated, right? My material, so underappreciated. But that's the level I'm trying to be at. For the rest, for this year, I'm either there or I'm higher. And that.
Oh shit.
That level is a big.
All right, and I already know you like It ain't even like putting the pressure on yourself. It's more like a self goal for yourself. You already like
There
kind
is
of.
no pressure.
You say what?
There is no pressure.
Go.
I rarely feel pressure. I mean, I feel pressure against myself. I feel pressure of not wanting to disappoint my fans and supporters and things like that. I don't feel pressure. None of these guys. But I look at all of these guys when they stand in front of me, and I'm like,
Dope.
you're doing. Most of y'all are doing just something y'all have seen and just saying words y'all said just in a different way, and you think that makes you some, I don't know, some pioneer because you're doing something everybody else is doing.
No, you just did it. Maybe might have done it longer or first been here first.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
just might
I
have done
get
it
it.
first, or not even first, or you just might have done it in the, you like a Big Crit said in one of his songs. You just won a geography lottery. You just so happen to be born somewhere where everybody paid more attention to it.
Oh yeah,
And you were able to garner more fan base early and things like that.
yeah,
Because I'm in South Carolina.
yeah.
My ability in somewhere like LA or in New York, somewhere where they had a really good battle rap
Yep.
thing with lyricists, it's a whole different ball game.
I can understand it. Yeah, it's a fact. I love South Carolina. So I always had a good time down there too. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
facts, man.
That's
There's
a
love
fact.
down here. It's
That's a
beautiful.
look. I had some good times in Myrtle Beach.
We from
Um.
South Carolina, by the way.
Oh look, Dispatcher Diva was just asking you have any more merch?
Yeah, absolutely. DM me. Whoever wants some merch, just DM me. I got you.
All right, bet. All right, so we can get into I just wanted you to clear that up. You know what I'm saying? Speak your piece on it, man. Cause like I said, I'm a fan of what you do. I rock with it, like you know. So
Yeah,
oh,
I appreciate it.
I'm pretty sure you saw the tweet, but I was like, I think you and Sheed Happens would be a dope matchup.
I do too. I think she is dope.
Y'all both got like really dope, intricate. He's more unorthodox, but I would like to see. I would like to see. I would like to see that conversation, man. I would like to see how that plays out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got a little work to do for he really become the god that he going to be. But he in battle rap, I mean, he's a god
I feel you
outside
saying. Yeah, I feel you saying.
battle rap context. But
Nah, I feel what you
yeah,
saying.
you know, he's dope. He got. I listen to him. I'm like, I see you. He's dope. He's
All right.
dope. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with dog outside of battle rap, outside the shit talk
Cool
competitive.
dude. Yeah.
That's
Cool
my dog.
dude.
Like, he cool as shit. That's my home.
Fact. So what movies have you checked out? So man, we can get into the movie discussions now, man. You know that's like more of our shit. What else say? What have you checked out recently that you would recommend?
That's crazy, man. Lately, I've really been in a educational vibe.
Ooh, okay, all right.
So I've been so I say that to say I really haven't been watching movies as much.
Mm-hmm.
I've been really leaning into this philosophy stuff lately. Really leaning a lot into philosophy and like kind of social studies, not like in the sense that we heard about elementary school, like actually studying society. Okay. I've really been into that the last since we last spoke. So I haven't really watched movies like that, but I'm trying to think. I feel like there has been a few that I've seen in between. This is a big pause, right? This is a big pause. The name of this movie is a huge pause.
Really?
But it's a fire movie. It's called The Midnight MEAT Train. Pause.
Whoa, really?
That's what it's called. It's a fire movie.
Hold on, yo.
It's a fire movie, bro.
I'm about to look on IMDb now and look like
it's a fire movie. It's about a I'm trying to say what it is without giving it away. It's about this photographer.
The Midnight Meat Train, okay.
Yeah.
Vinny
it's
Jones.
A horror movie. It's a horror suspense movie.
Okay. Vinny Jones, Bradley Cooper. Okay. That's all I need to see.
Bruh.
I'll watch this trailer later. That's wild.
It's good.
Word.
It's a good, and the reason I really like it, got a real nice twist. Okay. Real good twist.
I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Yeah, it builds to this really good twist at the end. It's a really good movie.
Okay. I did happen to see that movie X.
I didn't watch that. Did you? It's good to you?
It's better than I expected. It was actually surprisingly, I don't say fresh. Maybe I will say fresh. I don't know if I think I talked about it up here last Monday. But the premise is pretty much cut and dry, man. Like old lady, old couple. This is not spoiling it, but without giving too much away. Basically, there's this old lady. It's a love story. but she doesn't. She yearns for love. She basically yearns for
Mhm.
love, intimacy in the physical form. And when she doesn't get that, she feels rejected and starts going crazy and killing people.
Mhm.
She wants to get laid, basically. And she's too
Yeah.
old. Her mate is too old. He feel like his heart can't take it, and she just takes it out on those young people that are down there shooting the porno, of all things. So it's original. I give it that. It's original. It might have, it might have a few tropes in it, but not really. It's more like a, I can't explain. It's more like a fresh take on it, but it's entertaining because you see
And
some shit in there you can't unsee, but you wish you
what
could.
what genre is it?
It's horror. It's definitely horror.
I guess I've seen stuff about it, man. Like, and I heard it was good, but I can't really remember exactly like what was the gist of the movie. But I heard
Remember I
enough
sent you the
about
trailer. Remember I sent you the trailer a while back.
it. Okay,
When
so
it
I
got
had to see
Kid
it. I haven't
Cudi.
seen that.
Um, Kid Cudi is one of the most, I guess, recognizable faces in it. Oh, and the young girl Ortega. The young girl that was in Scream, or the young girl that's been in a lot of horror joints. I'm gonna tell you her name, but basically, it takes place in 1978. They're shooting an adult film on this farm, but they rented this house that's next to this like house on a farm. I mean, they got this
Yeah,
little house, and and they down there shooting a flick, basically shooting a porno,
yeah,
and they're trying to keep it down because the people that are renting it from them has no idea that they're doing it, and it's just
yeah.
a lot of craziness happens, but it's dope, man. That's
That's
one of
yeah. I
that's one of
gotta
those
see it.
popcorn movies. Let me see.
Yeah,
What's the joint
I
called?
gotta try to check it out then, man. Like, it's that's still in theaters. I still want to see the Batman.
Yo, let's
I,
talk about that. Have you seen
I
it
heard
yet?
that was good. I ain't seen it. I heard it was good
It's
though. I
good
ain't.
to me, man. I ain't gonna lie, yo.
I heard it was
I was
good.
telling Av this, man. I was like, yo, it's like you got the Dark Knight. What is it? The Dark Knight, Batman Begins. What's the other one? No, Batman Begins the third one. Whichever the second one is right after the second one to me, far as in ranking of the best Batman movie. One of the
Yeah.
better Batman movies. It's like third. It's dope, man. I
Okay.
definitely say enjoy it. Go check that out and enjoy that because it's just a more serious approach on it. We thought the Dark Knight was a serious take on it. This one is like it's basically stripped all the cartooniness or away from it. Even the way that to the way the Riddler looks, to the way the penguin would look in real life.
Yeah.
It's just raw. But my favorite scene I was telling them earlier on the chat is the car chase scene when Batman's chasing the penguin on the highway, and the climax of that scene is fire. So if
Okay.
nothing else, but
I heard the car chase in the movie was like top tier.
yeah, that shit was
I
fire.
heard.
That
I
that
heard
was
like I
fire,
said,
yo.
I'll watch spoiler-free reviews about movies and
Same
get
here.
it if I want to see it or not. So when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I've been hearing a lot about the Batman, so I gotta watch it.
All right, have you heard about this movie called Fresh? That's on Hulu.
The old
No,
Fresh?
not the old. That's what I thought. Not the old Fresh. It's called.
Nah, I ain't heard of nothing new.
It's got oh my god. It's got our guy, the Winter Soldier. Can't remember his real name.
I know who you're talking about though. Yeah,
Him,
Sebastian something.
Sebastian. Yeah, yeah. I can't remember his name. Yeah, him.
Sebastian, something like
And okay. It's him. It's weird. I can't. I don't want to spoil it. But basically, it starts off with this woman. She just has horrible luck and finding love or going on dates,
that.
and
Mm,
she ends up meeting. I keep calling him Winter Soldier, but that's what we're gonna call him from all intents and purposes right here. She
yeah,
meets this guy in the grocery store. They hit it off real good, and he sweeps her off her feet, man. And then she finds something out about him that I don't know. It's a little weird, but the movie's called Fresh, and it's a fun little ride, man. It's like a twist or something that I did not see coming in
yeah.
the joint. I mean,
And it's a Hulu.
I thought I did, the regular, but then it was like, oh, okay, this is different. Like this is different because I think it's like more like a thriller.
So you said it's on Hulu?
I believe it's on Hulu. That's why I watched. Yeah, I watched it on Hulu. I believe. Let me double check.
Let me ask you something. This not a movie, but this is something I've been diving into a lot.
What's up?
Lately. Show, and it's a cartoon show. It's an adult cartoon.
Oh, I think what's up?
But Rick and Morty.
I watch it sometimes. I watch it sometimes when I just smoke a little bit and go to sleep. I ain't gonna front.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, right? That may be one of the smartest / funniest shows I've ever seen.
Because you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Back to the Future.
That's what it's supposed to be making fun.
Yeah,
it's like a
parody.
It's like a parody of that, basically. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Except the old dude is his grandfather, and not just this guy he knows. It's his actual granddad. And he's like this genius scientist who invents all this stuff, and they go on these crazy adventures together. And man, some of the dialogue, just some of the shows and some of the episodes and what it's supposed to mean, and they interweave intelligent comedy with goofy fucking comedy, like literally stupid comedy, with some of the most emotional scenes in a cartoon. I swear to God, it'll be some emotional shit out of nowhere.
With the with Morty's father, not Morty, but Rick. Morty's father.
Yeah,
he has a lot of emotional stuff going on to me, and then
Jerry,
funny. Like I love the show.
Yeah, his dad Jerry, he a weirdo.
Yeah, Jerry.
But that's it. Now I will say, as far as things I've been watching a lot.
Word.
I have been for some reason watching a lot of Rick and Morty. Like I honestly, I hadn't even really heard about it a few months ago. And that song that Soulja Boy made kept fucking playing in my head.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah,
Rick and Morty. I don't know why I don't even listen to that song. I don't got it on my phone. I have no idea. But I just woke up and it's just stuck in my head one day. And I'm like, Rick, all that shit right there. So I'm like, man, let me finally watch the show and see what they talking about. So I watched like 2 or 3 episodes, bro, and I was dying laughing.
You started from the beginning or just random episodes?
Yeah, no, start from the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
And then I just made my way through it, man. I finished the whole shit in like 2 weeks. I mean, that's every season. I got on Hulu. I went through
it's funny as hell. That's how I am with like Bob's Burgers. The shit is funny to me.
Yeah, I never really got into Bob's Burgers. Like I watched a couple episodes, but I hadn't really like dove into it. So it might be fire.
No,
but I never.
Rick and Morty is one of those shows over the years, like over the past like 4 years, culturally, like it's made a wave. I remember one time we were out somewhere, and Av just had on a Rick and Morty shirt, not realizing like I was just grabbing shit, match it with something or whatever. And he kept getting stopped, like, yo, I didn't know you was fuck with the show. Like, mad people kept stopping him. And he had no clue. And I was like, bro, I said, that's like one of the biggest shows. And like, people rock with it. Like, adults, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a dope show. It's real dope.
You ever check out, because when you said cartoon, I thought you was going to bring up like, what's that shit called? It's like The Boys. It's like Diabolical. It's like something like little...
Invincible.
Yeah, it's kind of like Invincible, like a whole spin-off until they bring back the next season of the motion.
I don't know what you're talking. I thought you were talking about a cartoon.
No. Well, you know about? Have you heard of The Boys?
I think I have, and it got the dude who could shoot lasers out his eyes.
Yeah, but they did like an animated. They did like an animated like an anthology. It's like 9 episodes, and it still tie into whatever they doing, but it's like a filler with all these like random different stories that are animated with different animation styles that are it's pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? And they just did that, but I thought you was gonna say that, cause that was one of the things I was like, is this gonna be any good? But some of the same guys who worked on Invincible worked on that, and Invincible was fire. Like it's way better than I thought it was gonna be.
You talking about the show?
Yeah, Invincible, the show was fire.
Yeah, I haven't. It was funny. I know about it. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it yet.
Else. I watch a lot of crazy random stuff. What was it? X.
I really got to get back into watching movies. I'm trying to think.
The Batman was dope. That was good. It's just long as hell, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That movie is like.
That's straight with me. If it's a good movie, that's straight with me.
It is. The movie,
the movie the movie straight, I can rock with it.
Yeah, the Batman like 230, something like that. But it's
Yeah, that's
good
straight.
though. And
That's straight.
Zoe, if you don't see it for nothing else, Zoe Kravitz killed it.
Yeah. What's going on with her? I've been seeing a lot of shit with her. Like last 2 days, say something her going crazy or something. What happened?
No, I ain't see that yet. And I know the last thing, the real big headline I saw of her was she got overlooked because she tried to audition for the Dark Knight series, and they said she was too urban or whatever, and she didn't get the role. But she got this role in this new depiction of Batman and killed it. So that's the last thing. I ain't know. I'm sure, all right, man. You know how celebrities and shit.
I saw something on Twitter. Some shit I seen saying something about Kravitz recently. I don't really be getting into if it don't. I like when shit happens and it gives me something to pick people's brain about. Right? I'm real big on having my own like personal like think studies and social experiments. Right? I'm my brother Corey, like we talk about all the time. He's like, bro, why do you always do that? We be laughing about it. He be saying like that, but he just like, bro, you do that a lot. You just like set shit up just to see how people gonna react to shit. Just so later on I can know how people react to shit. I don't know, like I don't know how to describe it, but either way, it's like I take like the Will Smith and Jada situation, right?
Yeah.
Don't really give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
I just like the conversation that it starts.
That it sparks, yeah.
Because it really gets to show people's like hypocrisy. I really like to like kind of show. I don't know. It's kind of like the Joker in a sense. I kind of feel like the Joker.
It's almost like a social experiment in a way, because.
Yeah, like you don't really feel that way. You only feel that way because of this, and this. But if this happened, you would completely change.
Well, how do you feel about
it? There's so much in that situation to unpack. I'm gonna be completely honest. That situation is not clear cut.
All right.
There's nothing about the situation that's clear cut to me. The only clear cut thing I think in that situation is Will Smith need to leave Jada.
Ooh,
I think that's the only clear cut thing in this situation.
You're the first person I heard say that. Like, as far as like out of this whole situation, because I mean,
I think this is my opinion outside looking in.
I ain't mad at it, because as guys, we had our own discussion too. Driving back from Atlanta.
Yeah.
We just all kind of. I feel like okay. At a certain point, you're definitely supposed to defend your wife or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? But I feel like there was always history there too with Chris Rock, from what he said in 2016 and this now, and I read Will's book. Will's book is really good. And
I haven't read it, but I heard he exposes about how vulnerable and insecure he was, like that.
How he felt like he was always a coward because he can't protect his mom from domestic violence and stuff like that. So I think, I don't know if that plays into it, but he does speak about it openly. And then this is like, I don't know, I feel like it was a breaking point, man. It's some kind of, it's like a lot. It either was a breaking point, or once he kind of laughed, once it happened, and he looked at his wife, looked at Jada, and it was kind of like, oh shit, like, yeah, it was just a lot going on. I mean, because I don't know everybody. Like, I didn't know she spoke about alopecia. I don't even watch the Red Table Talk anymore. I feel like she's kind of a hypocrite and kind of full of it, in my opinion.
I think Chris Rock was right and wrong. Will Smith was right and wrong.
Yeah.
I feel like neither one was 100% right. Neither one was 100% wrong. I think Chris Rock has every right to make whatever joke he wants to make, especially a light joke like that. The joke really wasn't that deep. He ain't say, ha ha, you got alopecia. The man could have even not known that she has alopecia.
Yeah.
The man, because I literally found out when they said it after the thing happened. I didn't know she had it.
I didn't know she had it.
I thought that was something she done, because hadn't she, not that low, of course, but she had a low cut numerous times before.
It was the Jada
so
cut.
I just assumed she was just doing the cut again, right?
Yeah, we called it that. Yeah.
Two, people are trying to keep saying alopecia. Alopecia.
Yeah, I know what alopecia is. That's
exaggerate it to make it seem as if it's some disease that's killing her, like he's making fun of a dying woman, and that's not the case.
I'm not laughing at it, but when you said, listen, go ahead, no, I want to just real quick, because it was like, oh, she has some type of condition. This is before it came out. So I was like, oh man, I said, I know have my thoughts about her, but damn, I didn't know she had like illness. You know, I wish her well. Man, when it came out that it was alopecia, I was kind of like, what? Like, come on, man. That's like a hair thing. Like, I mean, you can.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I will concede this. To a black woman, especially, their hair means a lot more to them than it probably does to us, right? There's pretty much no debate there with that, right? So I understand that could be devastating for a woman. My point is, there are men who suffer. This is all pause, right? But there are men who suffer from erectile.
Yeah, ED. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We hear jokes about that all the time.
Yeah.
Would a man, if that man would have heard that joke and went up there and slapped Chris Rock, would y'all have still been like, yeah, you right, you said that because he joked about something, all right? And then some people would be like, oh, that's the difference. It's not something everybody can see that has to deal with. All right, cool, switch it. Gingivitis, another disease that does not kill you, but physically it shows, right? How many gingivitis jokes have we heard over our life? People make fun of people in their mouth and their teeth all their life. People. My point is, why is it all of a sudden this specific type of joke is off limits? Is it just because it's Jada in that moment? Because if that's the case, then that means Jada should have never laughed at no fat joke, no skinny joke, no too black joke, no too light joke, no joke about anybody's appearance can she ever laugh at, ever.
Yeah, but it's meant to be comedy.
Because if she does, she's a hypocrite immediately. And now, don't get me wrong. Now, if somebody started joking on me and I'm the butt of the joke, of course I'm not going to find it funny.
Yeah.
Because I'm the butt of that joke in that. Well, don't get me wrong. If it's funny, I do laugh. Don't get me wrong. I'll take that back. Because if it is funny, I will laugh. But let's say if it's like in malice, like you're trying to like hurt my feelings. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not going to laugh. But if you're joking, it's like, bro, like I've laughed at all type of jokes in my life. And be like, play victim, like, right? But I say that to say that that's Chris Rock end. But on Will Smith's end, I do think you were wrong in a sense for going up and handling it that way. He said a joke. He didn't call her out her name. He said a joke that even you at first didn't think was too far, regardless if you laughed because that's just what you do. Yeah. Let's say somebody look at you from that stage and be like, boy, Will Smith, look at him sitting there with his little punk ass, little bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, that ain't
you
funny.
You wouldn't laugh. No matter if that was the thing or not, because it was too disrespectful for you. Yeah, that's just but you obviously didn't feel that joke was clearly out of lines or nothing, because you still gave the obligatory, I think it's obligatory, whatever, obligatory. little chuckle or whatever. Yeah. You looked at your wife, got upset. Right? Yeah. So I say this, that's where you're wrong, is because I feel like you should have, at the very least, if you was going to protect her, you should have, when I see him after this, I'm going to roll on him like, bro, don't play with my wife like that, bro. You did that a couple years ago. Yeah. You made fun of her. You just did that shit again tonight in front of her. I need you to apologize.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Boom. It could have been handled like that. Boom. So I feel like that was the better way to handle it. But again, I don't feel like he's 100% wrong if he wanted to go and do it then. Because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So let's say him and Chris Rock already had some type of understanding. And bro, stop.
And it was in public. Like, it's kind of one of the things like you what I would say, you embarrassed me publicly. I want my apology publicly.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna mess you up on this one because I didn't even think about this. You probably heard it now because it's been coming out. But when I think of G.I. Jane, I automatically just think of Demi Moore being a Marine or Army, a soldier or whatever. I didn't even think about the fact that she played an older woman that left her husband to be with a younger guy, which was played by Ashton Kutcher. So that whole thing, I don't know if the internet is just undefeated or think that deep, but that's...
I'm gonna be honest, that's just a connection. That's like in Shark Tale.
Yeah, okay.
I made this connection on Facebook. I hadn't seen nobody say this, but I just posted on Facebook. I was like, in Shark Tale, Will Smith's name was Oscar. And his character in the movie got manipulated by a girl in order for him to risk his career for her satisfaction.
I used to watch Shark Tale all the time.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like I literally was sitting here and was like, I can like kind of create this little conspiracy type thing. I say that to say I think Chris Rock's joke was surface level. I think it was just bald head, G.I. Jane. That's what I think it was. I think people heard it, dug into it, It was like, yo, Demi Moore dated Ashton Kutcher. He was younger, she was older. It's like,
crazy,
you just you just made that connection. That's not what he was doing. Chris Rock, think about the time Chris Rock, and then this kind of goes back to what I was saying, how people just say things in society, they just do things. It's like, but y'all don't even know what y'all saying. There's no logic behind this. Y'all these social experiments be so interesting. Because somebody put that up and was like, and said the same thing you said about the Demi Moore thing. It was like, Chris Rock is a true genius comedian or something like that. He shows you how it's done or something like that, right? So I sit back and think, okay, cool. Give me one other fucking joke Chris Rock has ever said that was layered like that.
Not like
none.
It's not.
So what do you mean this is what he do? It's a coincidence. Like, that's not what he do. Like, that you just said, and listen, the tweet went viral. Everybody's like, hell yeah, Chris Rock. It's like, y'all just be liking stuff, and that's what be messing me up. And as I said, it's just a microcosm. Yeah, it's a microcosm of how I look at society in general. I really be sitting back looking like, but y'all really a bunch of, like you said, sheep, or just y'all say things just because it's like you think it's right. Because this person said it, so I say it. Or it makes me feel good to say it, so I say it, even if it's not right.
Even if it's not right. Just
never been that person.
Just to contribute to the conversation. Just to contribute.
Yeah, I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part. I want to say something. Someone's going to say something that people are going to agree with. It's not true. But people are just going to agree with it because it sounds good.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
like,
wild, man.
Like I had a dude try to argue me down because Eminem is my favorite rapper of all time. So a lot of times when I'm around my hood bros and shit like that, when I'm out in the trenches or whatever, and I'm arguing, that's an argument I gotta have.
We are the same person, bro.
And, right? I gotta have that argument, right? I gotta have that argument a lot.
I understand it.
A lot of times they'll try to use facts to back up their argument while other people are better. Yeah. And then usually Eminem is gonna win in all the able to quantify facts departments, right? Mm-hmm. So the dude tried to tell me, whatever, remember Jay-Z outsell him by a mile.
We talking about sales or skills?
And no, really, when it's not true.
Yeah, and
that's really, my first thing. Fuck that. The first thing is that's not true
at all.
That's Eminem has sold way more albums than Jay-Z. What are you talking about? But everybody around, that's what they did. Yeah.
No.
Because it makes them feel good to say.
They really knew when they looked at it and they pulled it up. They're like, man, he only did it because he's white. That's what.
And then I'm gonna be honest. And now that if anybody says that, as far as that's why he sold as much as he has, I've never tried to rebuttal that because that's the truth. That's the absolute truth. Now I'm not saying he wouldn't have been a star if he was black, but the star he became is 100% because he was white. And I'll admit that. And this is the thing, Eminem admits that.
Yeah, he does.
That's why there's no argument to it. He says it in his song. He said, let's do the math. If I was black, I would have sold half. He literally says it. Let's do the math. If I was black, I would have sold half. He says it right there. He knows it. He understands his color helped boost his career. Period.
Yeah, that's wild, man. I swear, man, I had this discussion all the time. Not only just with Ab, but like a lot of people. Okay, he in my top 5, like all time top 5. Yo, to me, he's a rapper's rapper.
Yeah,
he's a rapper's rapper. He's a student of the game. He respects it first and foremost.
Yeah,
and he put in the work to kind of get to where he's at. You know what I'm saying? To even get noticed first. So
Eminem is different, man. But like to the point, it was just like, people have this knack to want to say whatever makes them feel good, whatever they feel like they're supposed to say, without any logic behind what they're saying.
Yeah.
And that shit is annoying.
Yeah, back to the Will and Jenna thing. I don't want comedy to ever be censored, yo. If the shit is funny, the shit is funny.
Yeah. Comedy and to completely wrap that up. Yeah. That's where I think Will went wrong at. And then that's why I feel he went right at. That's why I feel like Chris Rock went wrong at. That's where he went right at. But to what you're just saying, you should not censor comedy, right? Because again, once you make a line, from then on, lines can be made.
Yep.
Right? It's a snowball effect.
Yeah.
Once you start one line in comedy that you can't cross, Then that starts the next line you can't cross. Then the next line you can't cross. Then the next line, and then comedy is no longer comedy.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? Comedy is no longer comedy. That's why I feel like battle rap and comedy are the last unfiltered form of entertainment. We are the last unfiltered forms of entertainment, bro. We don't have to be filtered.
Yo, that's a fact. That's why while you were saying that, I was just thinking about the disclaimer that URL always puts up on caffeine. Like this is some vulgar language. You might hear some stuff that doesn't necessarily mean we agree or whatever. They put a disclaimer up there to let people know if this is your first time coming into battle rap, we are forewarning you, and you know what I'm saying. It's just
this shit. We about to talk real crazy, and we about to talk a lot of talk a lot of death and destruction.
Exactly.
We about to talk a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's an entertainment thing. You know. But overall, like you said, comedy. He overreacted, right? But this was my thing, right? Because I saw a post that a dude had made after the Will and Jada thing. He said something to the effect of, men who are wondering if Jada would have done the same for him sound weak and da-da-da-da, and you a man, what you da-da-da-da. And this is why I disagree with him. I disagree with him 100%, and me and him went back and forth on it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if you're thinking that anybody is saying that Jada should go and fight a man for him, that's not what anybody's saying. We're not saying if that was a man making fun of Will with Jada. It's not what we're saying. We're saying in the scenario, especially in this generation, where men are helpless when we are attacked by women verbally or any type of aggression beyond outright physical abuse, there's nothing we can do. Because if we argue back with a woman, they say we weak and all this other stuff.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Of course, if we put our hands on her, it's a whole other thing, right?
Yep.
So at that point, that's when your woman, that she should be, to me, aware enough to recognize this is a helpless position for my man. That's when you step up, right? So that's kind of my thing with it, where I felt like Will, that's the only thing I would kind of, that's another thing I kind of hold against Will, because it's like, not that he defended his wife. That's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah,
I think that should have been his wife to begin with. I don't know what y'all relationship is, but outside, just what's presented, what we can see, that girl don't love you near as much as you love her.
Bro, I was thinking the same.
That woman does not love you near as much as you love her. Get the fuck on through, bro.
That's tough.
Get on through. Because I do not think that woman would sacrifice for you the way you have sacrificed for her. You have sacrificed as a black man, he knew how some of his decisions would make black men look at him. But he did it to make his wife feel more protected and more secure. I'm talking about back when the Red Table thing came out with August. Instead of him being like, man, you go on your show and talk about that shit, I ain't about to sit up there with you and be a part of that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if, I gave you permission to do it, but this your situation. Your guy in our open relationship, if they did have an open relationship, your guy went out here and started. So this your man. Just like any girls I fucked on the side, the reason you don't hear shit is because I keep them in check. I keep mine in check. You don't hear.
People can speculate all they want, but nobody's ever came out. I've been with Will. They just speculate.
That's what I'm saying. It's all speculation, but there ain't never been no drama around Will, because I feel like for the most part, Will probably get them to sign NDAs. Yeah. Also, Will probably fuck with people who got something to lose too. Cause the thing is, Jada fuck with a man who was at his lowest point.
Yeah, mentally he won't even there for real.
One of her children's friends.
It's messed
That's
up.
what people leave out of this shit. Like that's what I'm saying. Just add up all this shit. I'm not saying Will Smith ain't fuck with no young girls, whatever. But again, we're talking about what we can see outside looking in. Yeah. This man fucked with one of her children's. Just imagine if that was a man, bro. Just imagine if Willow Smith brought home a girl who was mentally in a fucked up place. Will Smith kept her, fucked with her, had her on the side. Then once she became too much of a problem, Will Smith discarded her and said, back to my family. And now she fucked up mentally because it. You know how they look at Will Smith as all type of predator and all type of shit?
Bro.
Are you serious?
I be seeing the double standard all the time. I think about stuff like that all the time too.
And certain double standards exist for a reason. I'm not saying I'm against all double standards. Like, it makes complete sense why I got to take the garbage out of my house to my girl.
Stuff like that.
That makes complete sense. That makes complete sense why if I'm laying down in the room and we hear noise, she better not get up.
Exactly.
That's my job to get up and put my life on the line. So don't get me wrong, certain double standards I understand. I don't try to fight because I understand them.
True.
But other ones like that one, that don't make no fucking sense.
And then on the flip side, you have some women that don't play about their man. They don't play about, like, let somebody else say something. It could be a guy, it could be a girl.
And I'm gonna be honest, not to try to turn into a relationship thing, but if you got a woman who does play about you, you need to leave her. Yeah. If you're a stand-up man who don't play about your girl, and you got a girl who wants whatever shit with you, leave her, bro.
Yeah, if she feel like it's okay for her friends to disrespect you or anybody, and she don't step in and say, like, yo, hold on, what's up? Like, and check them before you even got to say anything.
But I'm gonna keep it real.
It's bad.
And I say this, I'm saying, like, I dated a girl. One time we leaving a area. We leave and she sees her cousin. Female cousin speaks to her, they talk or whatever, we walk off. I literally tell her, do you think I would let any of my family members see you and not speak to you?
Wow.
Do you think for a second anybody could be like, what's up, Cal? And I'm like, you know, I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. And you know what I'm saying, make sure they now know, like, you better speak to her. You feel what I'm saying? But also, hey, you remember so and so, just you're gonna acknowledge her presence. You're not gonna speak to me now, not. And she didn't. I was like, that can't happen again.
Yo,
period. That can't happen.
I know what you mean. It's just
you're not. If you feel what I'm saying, like, nah, you're not gonna have none of these people walk up and speak to you and not acknowledge my presence. Because then if I start to bogart my shit, because how I am with my man and how I am with my respect, like, what's up? I'm Chris. Yep. Now your people gonna look at me like I'm extra or do too much. Nah, introduce me like you're supposed to.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I seen those instances
too. And again, if you didn't play though, that wouldn't have never happened. A woman who's like, nah, you gonna show me the same respect and show him the same respect. So when you speak to me, you speak to him. You can't ignore him, regardless how you might feel about him or whatever. You gonna speak to him. Yeah. Like, and that's why I'm saying I feel like men,
vice versa. Yeah,
you don't got a girl like that, leave him.
Yeah, because if a guy bring you to a function and he don't even introduce you to his peoples or whatever, or like you say, it's the same thing, same exact thing.
Same thing. It's the same thing.
It's crazy, man. I just kind of wanted to be over with, but I know this whole news feed, this whole news cycle, it's gonna be a while.
It's not gonna be over soon. Like, because I'm honestly, we live in society. It's damn near impossible for things to stay in the headlines long. You know how the biggest example of that is, and it's actually going on right now? Yeah. What's the last update you saw on the Ukraine war?
It's been a while.
And it's still going on right now.
I said the same thing. I said, yo.
But they stopped with updates because it's no longer a big issue to people. They done moved on to, and this is a literal war that's affecting lives.
It's crazy. We gave them the weapons and all this stuff, and now it's just like, all right, y'all good. And then something else new come in the news cycle. Everybody's on to this. Because it's going to get the clicks, it's going to get the views, or whatever.
That's all we are in this
society. Same thing with COVID for a while.
Said COVID?
Kind of, like, because now when you hear about COVID.
Yeah, the only reason COVID was able to stay around and stay relevant was because there was so many new developments. So there's always something new to talk about. New lockdown, a new let up, a new drug, a new drug didn't work, a new drug got recalled, you know what I'm saying, stimulus. And you know what I'm saying? There's always some new.
This and that.
Yeah, there's always some news. So it always stayed relevant because always some news that was important to the people. So that was one of the few things that was able to stay a topic for an extended period of time. Anything else?
And it was backed by fear too. But backed by fear because we were like, what the hell is really going on? I don't want to catch this shit in
fear mongering.
Yep. So
fear mongering is weird. Fear mongering is a weird thing, man. Yeah. That's people don't understand how much big business a war is, bro. Yeah. War is such a big business, bro.
Yeah, we see it already with this gas shit and them cutting off the pipeline. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. But I was gonna ask you this. I ain't gonna hold you up too much more. I wanted to ask you. I know you say you were into like more philosophical like documentaries and everything. What's one you would recommend?
Oh no, it's actually a channel on YouTube that actually teaches philosophy. Okay. Actually teaches. It's like basically I'm taking I actually this is like my third time going through it because philosophy is such a multi-faceted, layered thing. Mm-hmm. I went through the course I think like twice already, and it's still things that still like confuse me. I'm still trying to figure out because all philosophy is because I'm a philosopher. But what I do is not sound so like I'm arrogant because that's a word to put in yourself. I just tell people I like to debate.
Yeah.
And that's literally just to appease people, make people feel better, not feel like I'm trying to put myself on a pedestal. But literally, that's all philosophy is. Mm-hmm. It's one person presenting something, an idea or a theory, then there's somebody else presenting an opposite to that. Yeah. Giving their argument to why they think this is different, and then going back and forth from there.
And you know what makes what scene I automatically think about when you speak of like that right there is Good Will Hunting. I think it was Good Will Hunting when Ben Affleck and the guy not Ben Affleck it was Ben Affleck Matt Damon. It was Matt Damon at the bar with the guy who was trying to come off all arrogant and like he knew.
Bro, you know so funny?
What?
You know how many people that personally know me have sent me that clip over my life, over probably the last 5 to 7 years of my life. I've had at least 3 or 4 different times. Somebody sent me that clip and was like, "Tell me this isn't you." And I looked at it. I've literally, and this is why I say this, I've never seen the movie. I just know that part because it's been sent to me at least, like I said, 3 to 4 times.
But I love that scene of the movie, man, because it's just dope, man. You never know what somebody really obtains up here just from like looking at them. You never know, so don't get too full of yourself. Where I just love that scene. It's dope.
Yeah,
you got the girl's number.
Honestly, you know what's so funny, bro? I catch people and shit like that so often, bro. I think that's why people like who know if you're around me, you're gonna see me do that to somebody eventually. Because, and again, it's not an arrogance thing per se. I will say some of it does come from a little bit of arrogance. I will a small fraction, but a bigger piece of it is because people run around and spread lies all the time. Yeah. So they'll like to sit there and sit on this pedestal and make others feel a certain way about something that's not true. Yeah. Then they'll come across me and try to convince me of the same thing. And I'm like, oh, no, that's not true because this. And they'll be like, now they done back into a corner and now they don't like me.
Yeah, now they get you like a contrarian because you didn't go along with the same shit they were selling. It's like, no, everybody believes this when I say this. So what? No, you got the problem. Yeah, you're the contrarian, but it's like,
and I don't have the problem. Yeah. You're just the fool who put yourself around people who you're smarter than. Yeah, I purposely try to seek out people that are smarter than me, and that's why I'm alone.
Yes, look, that's how what it say. Steal, shopping, steal. That's real though. That's real. Well, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate your time, everything. Like I say, I'm gonna check out Hereditary. I think I'm gonna do that this. I think I'm gonna do that this Friday. Like real shit. And finally just toughen it out. I'm gonna check it out.
It's a dope movie, bro. It's a dope movie. It's dope. It's super dope. What was one of the movies you told me? Because now I got homework. What was one of the movies you done told me I need to watch? And because I know I haven't probably watched. So give me one of them back. And when you watch Hereditary, I'm gonna watch that.
Okay, hold on. I got my list. Let me look at this list real quick.
I was about to say, run it to me.
Let me find this list real quick because I got it. Because it's a lot. I'm trying to think of the one last movie that I really was rocking with. Oh man, have you heard about this dumb movie? I say it's dumb. I told him about it. I was talking about it last week. Deep Water. That one does have Ben Affleck in it.
Yeah,
it's gonna infuriate you, man. You're gonna be so frustrated with this damn movie, man.
I'm not gonna lie, right? I saw it because I really wanted to watch it because I heard that he's a cuckold, right?
He's a what?
He's a cuckold, right?
Yeah, that's what I said, a cuckold. Yeah, in the sense, and in the definition of it, he basically is. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I told my wife. I said he's basically a cuckold, but
like he's letting his wife fuck other people.
Yeah, but I don't think he's cool with it. As much as
he may dislike it, but he's willing to do it to keep their marriage or something, right?
To avoid divorce.
Yeah. I guess I saw the overview of the movie and didn't watch it.
Nah,
but I heard it wasn't that good though. That's why
it's one of those movies that's not. It's so bad and frustrating. That's the best way I describe it. It's frustrating that you're watching it like, I gotta see how this shit play out. The one part in the movie that's funny to me is when.
Don't tell me what happened because I actually might watch it now.
Watch. I'm gonna tell you, it's that one is on Hulu because I was like, damn, Hulu, okay.
Yeah, I know that's on Hulu. Like I said, I was this close to watching it, and I went and saw some reviews.
I'm not vouching for it by any means. I'm just like one of those movies where I was watching it. My wife said it was too slow for her or whatever. She fell asleep, and I stayed up watching it, and I was like, what the hell? I'm cussing at the TV.
Bro, listen, lady. Hey, listen, your lady don't never like to stay up for movies, do they?
They don't, man. Not unless it's like somebody.
Hey, listen, mine be going to sleep.
If nobody head getting shot off in the first 5 minutes or something exploding, they like
it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Now I will say this: mine has slowly started to appreciate the deeper themes of movies, even when it seems slow.
Yeah.
If it's a good movie and then there's still something, because I'll be telling her, you see how they're showing that cinematography that lined up with this. I'll be trying to explain to her why certain things are still dope, even if it's not this big. And she like over the years, so now she told me this like last year sometime. She was like, I watch movies now and you've ruined them for me. Because now I watch them and it's like, man, this ain't this because this don't make sense. This and this, and you know what I'm saying? Because now she watches movies with that lens.
Do you get called a movie snob?
Nah, I ain't called that one.
I be get called a movie snob sometimes. Okay, this one, damn, I just had it. I would tell you to check out Fresh, just check it out. I don't know if I would really strongly recommend that, but it's something else. I know it's something else I'm missing that's in my mind that's gonna come to me. I'll probably end up texting you later, but
yeah.
I would just say check that out. Check out Deep Water and see what you think, man. Oh, this one was in my mind. Have you seen the trailer for the new Jordan Peele movie, The Nope? A movie called Nope. Have you watched that trailer?
Saw it, right?
Okay, talk to me.
We didn't talk about this?
No, we didn't talk about it yet.
Really? Who did I talk? I feel like I talked to somebody about it. What do you think about it?
I'm interested. I'm curious. I kind of I seen this one girl that had this one good theory about the tie-ins and what it's about. And I said, okay, cool. I'm going to just stick with that. Because I didn't want nothing else to really be ruined. I just want to go into it kind of blind. Because I get excited for Jordan Peele's movie. I didn't really care for I didn't care for the Twilight Zone series. It was hit or miss.
I didn't watch it, so I can't speak on it.
It was hit or miss. But I still checked it out because it was him. I want to see what else he could come with, or if it was just a flash in the pan, type of thing. But I'm looking forward to this. The whole, it's being an acronym for standing for not on planet Earth, and the horses, and there seems like there's being some type of alien presence.
Yeah,
I'm interested. I'm gonna send you this video I found because
Yeah, send me that because I'm interested. Because I don't think I've heard any theories about what it could be about. Because I do like how he kept it very kind of you don't know what it's about necessarily. Yeah. But he's smart enough to know we fuck with Jordan Peele enough that just give us enough where we just know it's a movie. We gonna go watch it because at least me, the genius of Get Out and Us.
Yes,
he's gonna have to bomb like 3 movies in a row for me to give up on him.
Yeah,
because like what Get Out and Us are just, again, for me as a writer, this is coming from somebody who appreciates that level of detail and like, bro, they don't even understand how much thought you put into this and why it makes the overall theme work so much better.
So much better.
And that's what I'm looking at. And it's like, bro, Jordan Peele is a god in filmmaking, bro.
Yeah, like he's my new M. Night Shyamalan, man. Like for real.
He my first Jordan Peele. He ain't even my new M. Night. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying though. Because I agree to that. I would say that too. Yeah. You feel me? Because M. Night was that like, bro. After 6 Sense, I was just like, bro, whatever you do, I don't care. I'm gonna watch it.
That was my sentiment. Yeah, that was my sentiment right there. I'm gonna check it out whether it's bad or good. I'm gonna watch it. I'm going to check it out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But appreciate you, man. Thanks for your
already,
time.
Big dog.
You want to let the people shout out your Instagram or anything you got going on coming up?
KC MIA90 on everything. KC MIA90 on Twitter, Snapchat,
dope.
Instagram, Facebook, all that shit. Hit me up. DM on any of that if you want some merch. I haven't got my website yet, but that is coming soon within the next like 30 days or so.
Cool.
And yeah, battles lot of battles that y'all gonna like. At least 2 of them, I think y'all really gonna
I
fuck with.
can't wait, bro. I'm
Nah,
really looking
long
forward
as
to seeing
motherfuckers
them,
come
man.
with that bag
Real.
right. Motherfuckers just come with that bag right. You feel me? Price
Hey,
went up.
Tell
Feel
them
me?
right.
Long as
All right, man.
motherfuckers come with that bag right, it's lit. Appreciate you for having
If
me.
anything, other movie cross my mind, I'm gonna just text it to you, man.
I'm about to say, hit me up about it, bro, and I'll let you know.
Same here. All right.
Already, big dog.
Bet.
Y'all hold it down.
Salute.